Unboxing and review of the KraftGeek Bravo music stand. A music stand is something every musician would find useful, no matter what instrument you play. And it's doubly useful if you're learning to play an instrument, because the chances are you'll need a textbook, tab or music in front of you whilst you're practicing. And the Bravo music stand won a Best of Show award at this year's NAMM 2024. Here's a clip of that.
So KraftGeek, there's a geek theme in my picks this year, has come up with the Bravo music stand, and this is it. It's that big. It's like when I go to a gig, if I take this with me, this is going to be the smallest piece of gear I take, right? But it very cleverly unfolds into like a very robust, sturdy, durable music stand with like a full desk, so your music's not going to fall off at like the most inopportune moment.
The full video is on the KraftGeek's YouTube channel, so I've put a link to it down below in the description. And I've also put a link to the KraftGeek website, as well as their Amazon, so you can take a look there if you're interested in buying one. Or so you can see the variations, because they come in black and silver, and they come just as the stand and case, or the stand, case and other accessories. We'll take a look at these during the review. And if you are interested in buying one, they've given me a discount code that you can use at their checkout, which is GCH Guitar Academy, all one word, and that will get you 10% off. One last thing before we start the review. To be honest and transparent, they did provide me this stand for review. But if I don't like it, or I find it's no good, I'll be honest and I'll tell you so. The KraftGeek Bravo music stand unboxing. The package came from outside the UK, so it came by international postage, but it was remarkably quick, within a few days, well under a week. But the package looks like it's done 10 rounds with Mike Tyson, so let's check the contents is alright. As usual, I'm speeding up parts of the unboxing to make the video a little less boring. Inside the shipping box is a retail box for the stand itself and a bag. I'll open the stand first so we can have a quick first look at that. It's fair to say it's packaged really well and it's got a real feel of quality about it. And here's our first look at the music stand itself. And it's really nice quality, very solid. And it's a mainly metal construction with a black satin anodized finish with some silver highlights. We'll take a proper look at the music stand once I've finished unboxing everything, but we'll take a look at what's inside the bag now. Inside the bag is the case, and inside the case is a box containing the light and a box containing the smartphone adapter. So I'll unbox these now, starting with the light. The light is a plastic construction, but it's got the same sort of finish and design as the stand itself, so it matches up perfectly. Right, I'll unbox the smartphone holder now, and then everything will be unboxed, ready to take a look at. And there's the smartphone holder, which we'll take a really good look at later in the video. So what we've unboxed to review is the music stand, the case for the music stand, the light and the smartphone holder. Right, let's take a proper look at the music stand. The KraftGeek Bravo music stand review. I'll unfold it so we can take a proper look at it and we can see how hard it is to unfold. According to the instructions, the first thing I need to do is loosen off the music desk so I can unfold it. Then I'll unlock the feet and fold them out. Finally, I can unfold the music desk and then adjust the height and tilt to what I want it. There's a bit of protective film on the music rest that looks a bit ugly, so I'll just remove that. And underneath the protective film is a non-slip rubber to help keep your music in place. The amount of adjustments you can make to the 3 music support bars are amazing. The top bar can be adjusted up and down to whatever height you want it, and the 2 sides can be angled to whatever angle is best for your needs. The middle bar can either be left flat or it can be angled 45 degrees in either direction, and both the ends are extendable independently, plus the fact it's got transparent clips on either side to hold onto your music. And additionally to this, there's a slot underneath the peg area where you can just slide a piece of paper underneath it just to hold the ends down. If you think about it, the most important part of a music stand is the music desk, because if it can't hold music well, then the rest of the stand is pointless. And the designers have really thought about this because it's really adjustable. I've tested the music stand on every normal kind of music you'd imagine. Single A4 sheets, double A4 sheets, a normal grade size book, that's the rock school style, and book 1 of the GCH Guitar Academy fingerstyle guitar course, which is a big thick book that is quite heavy, and it coped with that even on its full extension. Right, let's take a look at the accessories. The KraftGeek Lumi light. The light's got a nice look and feel to it because it's got rounded edges on it, so it matches up with the rest of the stand. And when you want to use it, it folds out, so it keeps the light source uniform across the music. You can power the light either through a USB source or using 3 AA batteries. I tested both and found it was just as bright using both methods. I tested the light being powered through the USB using my computer as a power source, but you can use your mobile phone or a phone charger and they'll all do the same job. It just depends which is the most convenient for yourself. Access to the battery compartment is cleverly hidden away, so you can't see it when the light's folded up and you can't see it when the light's in use. And I did most of my tests using the batteries rather than the USB, just because once the batteries are in there, it's more convenient. I tested the light both in a low light situation and in complete darkness, and it worked really well for both, and you could clearly see the music, but it wasn't so bright that it would disturb other people if you're playing in an orchestra, for example. The light's also got a good spread, so you can see 2 A4 sheets of paper alongside each other quite clearly, or an open music book. And it's got 2 light settings, so you can have it lighter or dimmer, depending what you prefer. Right, let's take a look at the Flexi mount. The KraftGeek Flexi mount. When I unboxed this, it was in one piece. However, it consists of 2 components. The Flexi mount itself and an adapter to the music stand, which consists of 2 standard 1/4" camera threads that can be angled. And the Flexi mount has got two places this can be mounted. On the top or bottom, depending on which way you're looking at it, and on the back. And when you combine this with the adjustable angle on the adapter, there's countless ways you can mount your device onto the music stand. The Flexi mount is adjustable as well, so you can either mount your phone long ways or you can mount a tablet. The last accessory we need to take a look at is the case. The KraftGeek Bravo Music Stand case. The case has got a real look and feel of luxury about it. It's hard to believe it's for a music stand. It's made of well stitched cloth and it's well padded. Inside there's some partitioning which is done with padding and velcro, so you can set it up the way you want it. But to me it looks like it wants to be 3 smaller partitions and 1 longer one for the actual music stand. I've folded up the music stand so I can try putting the stand and the accessories in to see how they all fit. I've put the music stand, the Lumi light and the Flexi mount and all the instructions in, and there's room to spare. Packed inside the case when I got it was a strap, which is a really good quality one with metal clips and buckles and a good quality feel about it. Conclusion. If you're looking for a music stand and you're looking for one with quality, then this is the stand for you. But if you're looking for a music stand at the cheapest possible price, this isn't the one for you. When it comes to the accessories, I was amazed at how many uses I could find for the Flexi mount, which beforehand I hadn't even thought about. But these days, you can use a mobile device for more or less anything to do with music. For example, a metronome beats, backing tracks, tuning the instrument. They really are handy things to have knocking around whilst you're practicing. I found that if you took the Flexi mount from underneath the music stand to the top of the music stand, you could use it for filming yourself whilst playing. And I can think of thousands of TikTokers and YouTubers who film themselves playing the instrument. Anyone who's subscribed to this channel or has watched my videos before will know I never show my face on camera. But for the kind of people who do, being able to attach a GoPro or your mobile device to the top of the music stand would find it a really easy way to film yourself. When I make a review, I always look for something negative to give the review balance, unless it is a horrible device, in which case it's all negative. But with this music stand, I really couldn't find anything negative to point out on it. It's light, it unfolds quickly and easily, it folds away quickly and easily. The only thing I could possibly think of was to do with the light. And to be more precise, it's to do with where the USB plug is on the light. Because it's at the end of the light, you'd have to route the cable back out of the way over the music stand. Whereas if the USB plug was up the other end of the light, it'd be far easier to route the cable away from the music. But really, this isn't much of a criticism at all, because all you've got to do is push the wire over the back of the stand, and that's no trouble at all. So there you have it. If you're interested in buying one of these music stands, I've put several links down below in the description. And if you want to save some money, they've given me a promo code of GCH Guitar Academy, all one word, and that'll get you 10% off. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this review. And if you enjoyed it and would like to see more in the future, please like, subscribe and hit the bell icon, and then you'll be notified when I upload new ones. Also, I'm constantly uploading guitar tutorials, So if you want to learn how to play the guitar, there's another good reason to subscribe. Thanks again for watching.